flag salute.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Clark.
Here.
Evans. Here. Rotunda.
Here.
Light. Absent.
He's supposed to be here. I think he's just running a few minutes late.
Parker. Here. Sykes.
Here.
DeRose.
Here. This is to advise that certain advance notice has been given to the date, time, location, and to the extent known the agenda of this meeting in accordance with the provision of the Open Public Meeting Act. And notice of this meeting has been posted prominently at the bulletin board in the municipal complex lobby, on the city's website, and communicated through the newspaper designated by the governing body. This is to further advise that this meeting is being recorded electronically and can be viewed on the city's website at abseconnj.gov. Regular meeting agenda, 2026 ordinances for introduction. Ordinance 06, an ordinance of the City of Absecon to exceed the municipal budget appropriation limits and to establish a cap bank. May I hear a motion?
Motion.
Second. Anybody like to discuss? Pretty self-explanatory. Roll call, please.
Clark.
Yes.
Evans. Yes. Rotunda.
Yes.
Parker. Yes. Sykes.
Yes.
DeRose.
Yes, this ordinance will be posted, laid over, and published according to law. A public hearing, second and final reading will be held on May 7th, 2026. Ordinance 07, amending Ordinance 09, 2025, amending Chapter 330, Vehicles and Traffic of the Code of the City of Absecon, establishing regulations for the parking of roll-off containers along roadways. May I hear a motion?
Motion?
Second.
Anybody like to explain this one?
I'll take this, Council President. So this came out of our code enforcement meeting at the recommendation from our code enforcement officers. This is to kind of deter folks from putting roll-off dumpsters in the streets. It's obviously a safety hazard for long-term, and it also puts a cap on the number of days you can have the dumpster on your property. You will be allowed to have it on the street if you have, means or no means to be able to put it on your property due to the size of your property or, grass or certain instances. So a construction officer will have to come out and verify the issue to ensure that you are allowed to put it in the street. It's to mitigate, people from having them in there for a long period of time.
Thank you, sir. Anybody have any questions? Roll call, please.
Clark.
Yes.
Evans. Yes. Rotunda.
Yes.
Parker. Yes. Sykes.
Yes.
DeRose.
Yes, this ordinance will be posted, laid over, and published according to law. A public hearing, second and final reading will be held on May 7th, 2026. Ordinance 08, amending Ordinance 18, 2025, amending the Code of the City of Absecon, Chapter 160, Uniform Construction Code, Section 4, Fees. May I hear a motion?
Motion. Second.
Discussion, please.
Nick again. I'll defer to
I was
Jess.
Go ahead, Jess.
So because our shared service agreement with our electrical subcontractor is coming to an end with Galloway Township, we are having Trinity, who currently does all our other subcodes, continue. So we're just aligning with what we've done for the other subcodes.
Perfect. Roll call, please.
Thank you.
Clark.
Yes.
Evans. Yes. Rotunda.
Yes.
Parker. Yes. Sykes.
Yes.
DeRose.
Yes, this ordinance will be posted, laid over, and published according to law. A public hearing, second and final reading will be held on May 7th, 2026. Ordinance 09, repealing and replacing certain sections of Chapter 251 rental housing of the Code of the City of Absecon. May I hear a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Discussion, please. My throat's so dry.
And this is just to follow state guidelines for rental, correct, Jessica?
Right, and with insurance requirements.
With insurance requirements for rental properties.
Roll call, please.
Clark.
Yes.
Evans. Yes. Rotunda.
Yes.
Parker. Yes. Sykes.
Yes.
DeRose.
Yes, this ordinance will be posted, laid over, and published according to law. A public hearing, second and final reading will be held on May 7th, 2026. I have one in. This allergy shot I got dried up everything. Consent agenda. All matters listed under item consent agenda are considered to be routine by the City Council and will be enacted by one motion in the form listed. The There will be no separate discussion of these items. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be discussed separately. 73, authorizing the acceptance of, and when authorized, the release of various street opening permit security deposits. 74, allowing the Absecon parent-teacher organization to hold a citywide yard sale. 75, appointing a public works labor operator named Robert Grams. 76, authorizing the fee for the purchase of solid waste containers. 77, authorizing a donation to Underwater Forensics and Education Foundation. 78, authorizing the introduction of the 2026 municipal budget. Consent agendas only. Do I hear a motion to open the meeting to the public?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Would anybody from the public like to speak on agenda items only? Do I hear a motion to close the meeting to the public?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? May I hear a motion to move the consent agenda?
Motion. Second.
Roll call, please.
Clark?
Yes.
Evan? Yes. Rotunda?
Yes.
Parker? Yes. Sykes?
Yes.
DeRose?
Yes.
I make you laugh.
You're acting like someone's forcing
Approval of the bill list, $3,023,305.98. May I hear a motion to accept the bill list?
Motion.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Clark?
Yes.
Evans? Yes. Rotunda?
Yes.
Parker? Yes. Sykes?
Yes.
DeRose?
Yes. Approval of the minutes, 3/5/2026. May I hear a motion to accept the minutes?
Motion. Second.
Roll call, please.
Clark?
Yes.
Evans? Yes. Rotunda?
Yes.
Parker? Yes. Sykes?
Yes.
DeRose?
Yes. Council reports, we will start with Councilman LaRotunda.
Code enforcement, we're quiet for this evening. Our next code enforcement meeting will be April 21st at 4 p.m. All are welcome.
Thank you, sir. Councilman?
We met on, what was it, the last one we had was, I believe, 3/17. We did get a lot accomplished. We have been trying to get these new lights up over at the baseball field, so that finally happened. All the lights have been replaced. It's kind of been an ongoing for the last few years, just trying to find the bulbs themselves, the Musco to come out to get the certain brands. So with the help of Lloyd, Steve Light, Alex as well, it was able to get done last week. And the lights are up and running, especially on the one main field that we have where the older kids play. We had quite a few out, so now everything's up and going. What else? The concerts, again, they're a go. That list will come out, make sure everybody gets a view at that in the community affairs page, so that when everybody can attend those. And right now, we're still looking to maybe have some kind of a better fix for the bathrooms during the concerts. It's still an ongoing discussion, and that's all.
Excellent. Councilwoman?
Public safety did not meet in April. We will meet again on May 4th at 6 p.m. The only thing I'd like to report is ASAC and March Madness would like to thank the police for being out every day during the tournament and helping with the parking in the loop and just being present at the tournament. So thank you for being there. Chief, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I have a couple things. One of the big things this time of year is solicitors. I see a lot of people talking online saying solicitors are coming to my house, you have to call us. In order to have a solicitor's permit in the city of Absecon, they have to come here, fill out the paperwork, they get a ID badge that they're supposed to be wearing. Right now, we don't have anyone that has permission to be going door to door in Absecon. So over the last several weeks, we've gotten several calls from residents that have actually called us, and we have been issuing our local ordinance to those individuals who are going door to door. So please call us. Try to refrain from calling council members or the mayor or anybody else. Call the police when it happens, not 3 days after it happens, when it happens, and we will certainly take care of that problem. Next thing is you hear me say it forever now, see something, say something. So 2 incidents in the last week and a half. See something, say something. Somebody saw somebody crawling into a backyard midday. Called the police, patrol went to the area, located the subject, and he was probably up to something no good. We were able to take him into custody and and take care of that. The other thing is over the weekend, you know, you hear me say it every year too, is keep your valuables out of your cars. Lock your cars, lock your sheds and your belongings. The other morning, see something, say something again. Somebody saw somebody pulling on car door handles, notified us, patrol went to the area, located the subject. He actually had a lot of people's property on his person. When we took him into custody and brought him back here, in the time we brought him back here, we had about 7 or 8 other people call about vehicle burglaries. So again, see something, say something. It worked out in those 2 incidents. Look out for your neighbors. You know, the weather's nice. If you don't know your neighbors, at least say hello and, you know, maybe get to know them. Last thing is last Sunday, and it's part of the consent agenda, authorizing a donation to Underwater Forensics and Educational Foundation. When we had the creek dredged a few years ago, we were aware of, we had one car that was taken out, but we were aware of another one that was not in the waterway. We reached out to several people. Nobody wanted to be bothered with it because it wasn't a hazard to the boaters. So in looking into trying to get that vehicle out of the creek, it would have cost us several $1,000s. Underwater Forensics is a nonprofit organization that was willing to come down here, volunteers, and dive on that car, and we were able to get what was left of the car out of the creek. We felt it was important to get it out of there and do it, you know, sensibly for the taxpayers. So that's why we were down there. We tried to do it before flounder season. We actually got lucky because it was dead low tide and it was quite windy Sunday, so there wasn't many boaters even willing to go out on the bay that day. So thank you to the Underwater Forensics Foundation and, you know, several officers that were here to assist with that, as well as the Coast Guard and citywide towing. Any questions?
Great work.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Chief.
I have a question for you, Chief.
Yes.
In January, I asked you about the new e-bike law that went into effect. Do you have any update on where that stands?
So there's a grace period before that can be enforced. The Division of Highway Traffic Safety is starting to put out bulletins, so you'll probably see us put some stuff out on Facebook. You know, if you could share it with Community Affairs and everything else. You know, I think we'll take a sensible approach with people as far as discretion and warnings, but eventually, you know, if people aren't going to abide by the new laws, then, you know, we will be enforcing them more strict.
Thank you.
Anything else?
That's it for me.
Councilman?
Chief, I got a question.
Oh, sorry.
Just for the good of the order, because we see a lot of people that you say they do, we get a lot of phone calls, and you see a lot on the internet. I know it's a really long number. Would you take a quick second to remind people of the phone number when they see an emergency so they know?
Well, it's 911.
911, that's it.
Or
Oh, my God.
you can call the 641-0667, extension 0.
That's the number I thought you were talking about.
It's a quick one. If it's an emergency, it's 911. If it's a non-emergency, please don't clog up the 911.
And we're happy to talk to everybody, but we're not cops. We don't have badges.
Thank you, sir. Mr. President.
It's exactly what I say all the time, like, you know, if someone's reaching out to us 3 days later or a week later about an incident, the likelihood of us solving the problem or solving the crime or being able to make you satisfied is greatly diminished. If you call us when you see it or when it's happening to you or you're a victim or whatever right at the time, then we'll be able to assist you much better and proficiently. So please call us.
Thank you. Councilwoman?
Steve, did you have a question?
Yeah, I just, excuse my tardiness, but also I just wanted to just make a comment to the chief is your staff is like, what I see, the activity and your younger guys as well as your whole entire staff is, you know, their presence is unparalleled in our community. So I thank you and your staff for what they do. every day, but especially, you know, your younger guys, I mean, I see your presence as well as your older, but I mean, I know the community appreciates it as well as I. Thank you.
Yep, and I discussed, one final thing, and I'm sorry, I discussed with Councilman Clark, you know, we're going to be looking at getting some of our new guys trained on the bicycle, so they'll be around you'll start seeing them around the ASAC games, hopefully this summer, and the concerts, you know, hopefully for the Memorial Day Parade, and definitely for the fall for football games and stuff like that.
That's excellent. Thank you.
Excellent.
So if
Thank
you
you.
do need a bicycle mechanic, my husband, that's what he used to do.
Okay.
So seriously, he can true any wheel or anything like that. I volunteer my husband's services. He is retired, but he'd be more than happy to do it for you.
That's fantastic to know. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead.
So, Community Affairs, I just want to report that this Saturday, April 18th, from 9 to 12, we're having our shredding and electronics collection here at City Hall. Anybody who has anything, please feel free to come. Also, the Memorial Day Parade will be before us. Before you know that, I am having a meeting April 27th at 7 p.m. at the American Legion Hall. Anybody that would like to get involved, the Legion Hall, the VFW, or basically they always take a hand in that. So, but we are looking for nominations for our Grand Marshal, so if anybody would like to make a suggestion, we're open for that. That would be great. Also, Saturday, May 2nd is our senior brunch. That's going to be held from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Sandy Hickerson is our contact. You can find her contact information on the website, if not Community Affairs. Please feel free, if you didn't sign up, to sign up. It's a great event, and it's getting bigger every year. And our next meeting will be, for Community Affairs, will be May 7th at 5 p.m. here in the council chambers.
Thank you. Councilman?
Thanks, Council President. Finance met this evening before our meeting, and we went over our budget as well as some of the stuff that led to our debt and how we accrued to where we got to. We are planning for our presentation, which will be 30 days out from now, to show our PowerPoint slide and where we are and what costs we're looking to accrue and how we can show how we got there. The roadmap there and the roadmap going forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman?
Thank you, Mr. President. Our meeting was on the 6th. It was canceled because of the holiday and people's schedules, and try to be respectful of our committee and our families. So we do meet our next month. We meet on the 4th at 5 o'clock here, and that is Public Works. Something that may have already been mentioned, I just kind of reiterate, is that the Lloyd had arranged for the lights to be repaired, so if Councilman Sykes already touched base on that, I won't be redundant. So
Just briefly, but yes.
And then most important is always our fields, our parks, everything look outstanding as always, so thank you to Public Works and the whole crew, because, you know, 'tis the season. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Carrie, do you have anything?
These are the monthly reports for March. For the court was $10,481.68. Construction office was $13,897, and the tax office was $694,075.68.
Thank you very much. Mr. Mayor?
I think it's important, it may not be completely what we're discussing here, but in the world that we live in today and the political climates and all of the drama, I need to remind people that there's almost two different states here in New Jersey, and we often say that South Jersey is the ignored part of the state, which is very true. But that line represents something far more different, in my opinion. When you have your North Jersey and your South Jersey line, and people from all over the country who don't know about New Jersey, they don't understand this one thing. We have faith. We have faith amongst faith against all the odds. When there's small percentages, we lead to success. What we need to understand here in this meeting right now is that South Jersey is Flyers territory, and it is time for them to bring home a Stanley Cup for us. And I want it on the record, Mayor Marone says Absecon is Flyers country. Let's go Flyers.
Where's your orange? I mean, at this point, I'm just going to say go down.
Who are they playing in the first? Rich, who are the Devils playing in the first round?
I have no idea. I just said
Yeah, they're eliminated. They're horrible.
All right, engineer.
Follow up.
I mean, I was so passionate, and I was like, where is
didn't
it?
know where we were going with that.
Going an Eagles fan right now.
Can we take a quick recess, or?
I called him out on that.
Okay, I do have a big update, so not to bury the lead, but the Shore Road construction project is on the agenda for the county commissioners meeting on Cinco de Mayo to be awarded to South State Construction finally. So, that is mic drop, so that's awesome news. I was trying to think as I was sitting here when we started that project, and I honestly don't even remember.
Well, your commissioners, tell them to vote.
Other than that, just a couple quick updates. The 25 road program is in construction. Concrete work is in progress over there on Woodcrest Court and Burning Tree. The Delaware Avenue project will be starting shortly after that. Nick from my office was on a call with the county engineer today about possibly doing some repairs on Pennsylvania Avenue up near Pitney, and they seem to be on board with that. And they seem to be willing to streamline that and expedite that for us without a lengthy approval and review process. So we're going to get some pricing from our contractor that's in town to do that work. And then the next project that'll be going out to bid will be the raised crosswalk project. We're going to get those plans up to DOT, and then once they authorize us, we can go out to bid. So good stuff, and obviously the big news is Shore Road finally going into construction.
That's messed up, Nick. He takes over to make that announcement. I'm just going to say that's messed up.
I did get to announce when they got officially approved.
That is true. It'll be here when they put shovels in the ground, I guess.
No.
Really?
Question here? No, thank you, Ed. But one thing I do want to say, because I got stopped at Wawa earlier, and I wanted to bring it up. Like, dealing with government takes a long time. Like, things move slow. But one thing I am confident in is that Nick, on behalf of the city of Absecon, emails the county constantly because he CCs a bunch of us and is always asking for updates. So although projects move slow, thank you, Nick, for being the pain on our behalf.
My pleasure.
Thank you, man.
Anything else, Ed?
That's it?
Quick question. Nick, I saw the email about the Pitney, about trying to get those little dividers in there right where that light is. We got no response, correct?
Well, actually, Doug called me today about that.
So, yeah, so they, and they could jump in here. I'm just talking because I'm on the mic. I believe the answer was that they were willing to go along with that. There would need to be a shared services agreement put in place, and at least their position was that the city would need to cover the cost of that and the maintenance, I believe, as well, Nick?
Yes.
But that they would be willing to, consider us doing that, installing those there.
Is that Pitney in Pennsylvania?
Yes.
I think last time we spoke with them, they said that they would install them and
Yes.
we would then maintain them. God forbid they get torn down, because originally they didn't want to do them and we kind of pushed them on it, so let's see if the county will pay for that.
I was just going to say that because they said that they were going to handle the upfront fee,
Yeah,
put
and
them
then
in there, and then
to
if it gets knocked
maintain.
over, damaged, then it would be the city's responsibility.
So, Nick, you hear that's our counter proposal.
Yeah, we'll negotiate.
Yep.
Okay, and any word on doing the same thing by the McDonald's that we talked about?
I sent a note or an email to the DOT and asked that for that site meeting. I don't think we've heard back from them
We
yet.
have not got anything back, that's what I'm wondering if you guys know.
follow up.
I haven't got anything back.
No, we'll get the pain on it.
That's fine. Go ahead. That's all I got.
Anything else, guys?
Yeah.
Excellent. Jessica, administrator report?
Sure. To add to Councilwoman Evans' report about Shred Day, our recycling coordinator lost some of the volunteers that he had set aside for Saturday, so we're still looking for more volunteers. If anyone has an opportunity, we'd love for you to come out and help. We had a retirement in Public Works, and as he finalizes his career, we wish him the best of luck, and we welcome our new employee who will start the first Monday in May. We also have the city's tax assessor completing a veterans deduction audit, which is requiring updated photo ID or an alternate form of ID as of May the 11th. We've tried to put the word out there that this is a true and real request that's being made by City Hall. And May 1st, property taxes are due, so it'd be a perfect time for you to bring your photo ID in for your deduction.
Excellent, thank you, Jessica. May I hear a motion to open this meeting to the public?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Would anybody from the public like to come up and speak? Captain, I thought you were about to...
Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah.
You psyched me out. May I hear a motion to close the meeting to the public?
Motion. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, at this time, I'm going to turn it over to John.
This is for closed session?
Yes, sir.
All right, so, I'm wondering what was going on. That was a joke, sir. So pursuant to Section 12B of the Open Public Meetings Act, City Council is now looking to move into closed session. The particular subsection reason is for potential litigation related to the City Hall ADA project. So I'll need a motion, a second, and then a vote in order to go into closed.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
I think I've
Opposed? All right.
All right.
At this time, we're going to go into closed session. It shouldn't take too long if you want to come back in. If not, thank you so much for coming. If you choose